I reckon we can get this show on the road. Greetings and salutations, everyone. Hi-ho. Welcome to the 5th session of Storm... 5th session. Good. Good. Totally didn't check. Good. Before we get started, of course, this tends to happen during these Daggerfall broadcasts, but that's because that's typically what I've been broadcasting, at least for the past several weeks. If you're one of my viewers who hasn't caught the news, just so you know, Beam changed its branding to Mixer. The official transition happened this past Thursday. If you would like to know the reasoning behind this wonderful majesty, there's a blog post. You can also do your own research on the affair, depending on how much effort you care about. But what particularly matters are the free goodies that your old accounts may have gotten, particularly if you haven't used Beam in some time. If you're level 10 or higher, you got access to a free 1-month subcode that you can use on any partnered streamer or mixer, like Chaos Mole. So you can have access to their emotes, whatever other special things that they do for subscribers, all other manners of wonderful, delicious delights. And Mixer's being kind enough to treat that like a regular subscription and pay out of pocket to the partner, which means that by using that subcode, you are giving that partner Microsoft's money. Typically, I call people fools whenever they subscribe to me. That's not the case whenever you're spending Microsoft's money on me instead of your own money. That's smart. In addition, if your account is level 50 or higher, when the transition was made on Thursday, you got 50,000 sparks for free, which is used on various interactive features, and you have a free year of Mixer Pro, which turns your name purple, which doubles your spark and XP earning on any broadcast you watch. And if there's any beta features that they make available, you'll have access to them. That's a value that's typically $7.99 a month. So hooray. Basically, you've all been bribed to not be angry at Microsoft. Yes, and we had a bunch of shit expedited to us. This Mixer gear was also deposited in many Microsoft stores across the country. So there you go. That is an overview of your features. Accordingly, I have received a few extra subscriptions since the transition hit. We've just had, 4 during this broadcast? So, we're about to do something unprecedented. We've just had 5 this broadcast. So, we're going to do something unprecedented. I've never done this before. I make fun out of every single person who's ever done this. But because this is Microsoft's money, we're going to go through every single person who has used their code on Grimith right now. Because this is Microsoft's money, and Grimith would like to congratulate you. So, thanks to KD Studios, Drumming, Javanos, Ice King 1200, Leonardo DVMM, Larrington, A Thing, Lord Maximus, AZ Avenger, Luca Raven, Antagon, Kindtooth 92, Arthresh, Ballus, Death or Glory, Magic Missile, Blue Moo, Challenger, Indrekshar, Kaiokai, Valen, O'Toole 42, Scholar Grove, Manberu, Darcy JH, Wolfar, Ule, Exiled Alchemist, Haka Potato, Gunbeard Samurai, Isakawa, Zoroa, Millie Bays, Slughard, Michael, Atroxus, Argalampaber, Inflamo, Kalen, Cirrus Castle, Joshingtons, Esdian, Cyrov, R4 Unit, Mr. Fahrenheit, Altukar, Jar Jar Thinks, Harried 42, Dennis Aaron, Lionheart 83, Matri XAX, Permamps, Nuddlemasher, Mark V, Mark 5, Pop Soap, Musharak, Otaku Shout, iBeat, Lovable Loser, Flarnif, Lord Revan, Bomb Zero, JDL 2012, D'Angela, El Taco Lad, Peria Propentaplast, Solvard, Violent Murder, Sivarus, Webster 52402, Ryasai, Overlord Darkwolf, Libris, Knight of Meh, Kime, De09, and Redworld. Shit. That's all been since the transition from Beam to Mixer on Thursday, when you all got the free sub code. You did, Wolfar. You sure did. That's 77. Concordantly, there have been 4 new emotes. I spent maybe like 90 minutes like, what the fuck do I even put as an emote? Like, I don't even know how the hell to do this shit. So, let's talk a bit about the 4 new emotes. You have this motherfucker right here. And for that is taken from a much larger picture that Lethal Feline and I had when I visited him in Colorado in December. That was on Lookout Point. That's with my transition lenses in full effect as the sunlight was hitting our faces. And that ended up being like shrunk down and flipped and photoshopped by Erdenshire, I think? F. Tata, congratulations on spending Microsoft's money. And it got put on like a Kitty Powers matchmaker, like Photoshop. And when I was looking through like my fan art stuff or like possible like things, I was like, maybe I can shrink this. It reminds me of a Kappa. I have torn emotions about it. I'm not sure how I feel about it. It might be deleted. Like looking at it, it's like, you smug son of a bitch. Like it annoys me. Then we have so I like using like the shrug. Particularly because in Discord you can just type /shrug and it, emotes out the entire thing. But that's too large for a 24x24 to effectively detail. So I was like, maybe I'll use like other emote slots to like build the Shrugtron. But until then, we'll just have it be that. And then I was like, well, what other things do I say? I know some people get annoyed with how often I say welp. Well. And then the final one, because I put Bob Page on there, and I was like, nah, Bob's not really detailed. Like, it wasn't really a good emote. I was like, let me try something else. Well, as of late, and this is another partnered broadcaster here on Mixer, has a PUBG emote. And I watch Otaku Shout quite a bit, and so that's used to be like, PUBG? And so I was like, And so I was like, maybe I'll just, like, for, like, a trolley, like, counter to that, like a hard counter, I'll end up suggesting a better game instead. Right? So that one may very well change, as is the case with, like, the Shrug one. I do definitely like Welp, and that smug son of a bitch glam face, because that's :glam, may end up staying for a bit. But there's the story on the new emotes. There you go. No bounty. No. Like, so Mixer's emote sizes are 24x24, so the amount of detail that you can put in is very limited. So old emotes that I used to use on, say, Hitbox, such as the What Bounty face, just didn't really translate well whenever I made the shift to Beam and try to, like, port the emotes over. And indeed, like, you can see, like, some of the changes as well. Like, the Grim face is more zoomed in, so is the Halt and the Skelly. Like, the G-Watt, of course, the M-Dicky, those are all more zoomed in. So there you go. There's that explanation. So yes. Unprecedented run-through all of those names. I don't think I have ever thanked a single subscriber. I've always belittled and ridiculed them. But for that one moment there, because you're giving me Microsoft's money, completely different. Completely different. So, oh good, it's storming outside. It's been raining quite a bit here these past few weeks. Tornado dropped down near the house not too long. That was a few days back. We've had some power and internet issues. Fun times. Poor Chaos Mole. Canuck Lucky, thank you for giving me Microsoft's money. You're part of the solution. So, this got pointed out in the comments for last video. And I apologize. I, of course, replied to you. But I can't recall your name off the top of my head. I just ran through a whole slew of them. But whenever I ended last session, I forgot to turn in the quest that I did. I talked to the quest giver, and I got a promotion. And due to how fucked up my brain has been every single time I broadcasted this run, I just skipped my brain. It's blocking the game along with the overlay. Yes, Wolfar. Alright, Chaos Mole. I would give you some of the storm if I could. There was one time, many months ago, where I streamed this while a hurricane was on top of my state, dropping, I think by all told, 21 inches of rain. Like, that was some serious intense shit. We ended up, like, losing, like, power and internet, like, some hours after that broadcast. But those were real serious times back in the day. Need a trainee mode. I guess so. Would it be better to have, like, a trainee mode or, like, a choo-choo? Like, if I did, like, choo, or would you want, like, an actual train? Because a train might be hard to detail in 24x24, but we could do a choo. We could do, like, a CHOO or, like, a CHU, depending on how cutesy you want to be with it. Okay. We can think about that one. Let me turn down the game volume as well. I'm also not going to be able to hear the game music that well with it fucking raining outside. Neat. I see we also have the general store music. This happens a lot whenever it rains in Daggerfall. Raining in Daggerfall like it's raining outside. Yeah, Chaos Mole, Daggerfall has both rain and snow in the game. And the music in them to accompany the rain and snow effects could be pretty damn cool. Also, as I'm sure you folks watching the broadcast will have noted, we are broadcasting in FTL. I did swap off FTL for a few weeks. The protocol has received quite a few improvements. It's not as unstable or horrific as it used to be, although there can be quite a bit of pixelation. Depends on who you watch. Like, say, for example, I try to watch Chaos Mole, and I experience a lot of problems with FTL. Like, you know, video freezing, pixelation, stuttering. But then you could watch some other folks, and there's really no FTL issues at all. It's bizarre. Yellow. Right, so why don't we go ahead to Demuthuplex? I think I'm in Jaisembi right now. Yeah. So let's head back to Demuthuplex. We have a quest to turn into the temple. I have made a slight error. Yeah, Gaffer is another broadcast I have. Real Gaffer is another broadcaster I have difficulty watching with FTL. Like, it ends up pixelating and stuttering for me. And I can't say it's like a blanket-like problem with Europeans. Maybe FTL just hates Jaffa cakes. That could be it. Serious shit happening outside. Yellow. This is the Elder Scrolls 2 Daggerfall. I have also run out of town. Probably because I traveled a bit erroneously. Where exactly am I? I see. We need to go southwest, Grimith. This game was developed by Bethesda and released in 1996. It is 21. It was released as freeware back in 2009, I do believe, to commemorate an anniversary. The same is true of the original Elder Scrolls Arena. Yes, Zombie Ninja, that level 50 plus bonus. I had a number of viewers, and I think this is true across the site, for people who were spooked that Microsoft charged them for that year of Mixer Pro. Like, what the fuck? Like, Microsoft, really get your shit together. Which is in part why I've worked on my, I guess, a PR campaign such as it is, because I want to make sure people know that Microsoft didn't try to charge you money. I can't carry anymore. Oh, my pockets are probably full of money. They are. Well, because of all the money I got from selling all of those goods. I guess I won't be looting here, or even using, like, the potion lady. It is, as a matter of fact, time to train, folks. So if training is not your thing, then want to go do something else with your life. Oh, I forgot to turn off the notifications. Because I'm more than capable of reading them while I broadcast. Thank you, Wolfar. You ever plan to do an Argonian playthrough, Daggerfall? Why would a specific Argonian playthrough be of value? And yes, as a matter of fact, Daggerfall does work with Windows 7. My operating system's Windows 7, Wolfar. Granted, I am using DOSBox. But you could always use the special modern Windows System installer, and I think you could have that run on Windows 7. Well, let me tell you that Windows 7 ain't the problem. Anyway, Argonian specific wouldn't really be of value. I'd look like a lizard person, that's it. I'd have no special advantages or disadvantages, the game wouldn't change at all, other than having a lizard person skin. See, originally, it was planned that race would factor into attribute modifications in this game. However, in the actual design of it, while that's still coded in the game, attribute modifications for gender and race are all overridden by attribute modifications for class. As a result, the only modifications that end up sticking are those that aren't ability modifiers, such as a Nord's built-in resistance to cold. That's hell. And a High Elf's built-in immunity to paralysis. Nah, dogs are inside. Vehicles aren't exposed. I should probably go check a weather alert thing, though. I'll be right back. I thought about muting my microphone, but really, you folks should be able to enjoy this, right?
We're gonna put the sprinkler forward on to fill it out.
I don't want to go chasing after those puppies. Like, if you're gonna need a new damn dog. Alright, we're back. Anyway, yes, I had the gain set to maximum, and the microphone unmuted so that you folks could enjoy the sounds of hail. Anyway, no, neither dog was outside. We're fine. Everything's okay. There was a joke about letting them outside to play, though, but hell if I would want to chase after them. The puppy would probably cower beneath the patio of the backyard, and I don't want to go crawling under there to retrieve him. Hail has stopped, though. It's back to rain. Anyway, that was enough excitement. That's recorded straight from YouTube. People who watch my Daggerfall series would be like, what the fuck? This shit. Here for the Daggerfall, goddammit. Anywho. Let's get back to work. Anyway, as I was saying before all that excitement happened, it's time to train. And it's time to just train forever and a day. Because we have a shit ton of gold pieces. A shit ton. That's a lot of training sessions, even at 700 a pop. And we are going to empty our coffers because it is very difficult for this character to increase their skills. Whole buckets of ducats. Now, the reason why it's so difficult for this character to level up, this has been said, of course, numerous times during the playthrough, but as a reminder, the skill advancement dagger has been set as high as it could possibly go. Meaning that instead of... I typically set it as low as it can possibly go, which means that I need a third of the skill checks required to increase my skills, which increases level. With my setup here for the Stormbolt, I need 3 times as many skill checks to increase my skill levels, which then increases my overall level. Now, it has been with dedicated training that we have gotten Robosart up here to a whopping level 7. But that's still not good enough to say clear the main quest line, and he could certainly still stand to improve. There's quite a few skills that could stand to be better. Quite a few. We're also looking to increase Robosart's overall level so that we can actually get some equipment he can use, like a powerful enough blunt weapon. Because we've been stuck with his Ebony Dagger since the start of the game, and it's not even remotely pertaining to his skills at all. Valen, I have no clue how that happened. If I did, I would repeat it. Maybe it might have happened because I leveled up and it somehow, like, stopped the game from constantly setting me up there. I legit don't know. Hell if I understand this game sometimes. Well, as is the case with many situations, Maxis, it's easy to clear the low levels. Oh, sorry. You know, I just scrolled up here in chat, and I ended up missing your question. You're working on streaming and recording some Daggerfall soon. Any words of advice? Don't do it. well, if you have fun and have some knowledge and understanding of the game, Maxis, then I don't know, just play it as you would and enjoy yourself in the process of doing it. Viewers, what do you enjoy seeing about my Daggerfall playthroughs? Help Maxis out here. Like, what do you come here for when you watch me play Daggerfall? I should probably get the dagger repaired while I'm here, huh? Yeah, it's worn. You don't wear it, you wield it. That's silly. Well, do you have an epic laugh? Important question. Well, shit. Yes, every series I find myself discovering and learning more about Daggerfall. It's quite remarkable, really, that despite all of my time with the game, I keep encountering new things with it. Oh good, my medical skill increased. Hooray. Nothing else. Boo. Daggerfall has great value, particularly these days at the price of free. Other than yo soul. No shit. Go, be free! For the good of the city. I love how I can empty out my entire mana bar. 150 fucking mana on Lockpick, and I can still not increase my mysticism skill. What the ever-living shitfuck. Top of the skill advancement bar. Never again. Never again. I've never done this before, and it's not happening again. Yellow. I know, well. Oh, Maxis. I take that you're familiar with a bit of the beam mixer shift and also the goodies that were given to level 10 plus accounts? Alright. Just want to make sure. Alright. Oh, damn. But when you use the code, Maxis, you give that partnered mixer streamer some of Microsoft's money. How could you not want to do that, right? But like if you gave it to me or Chaos Mole or Cypher fucking Queen of Art or anyone, you'd be giving that person some of Microsoft's money. Yeah. Like, it counts as an actual subscription. Mixer, Microsoft is going to pay that partnered broadcaster out of their pocket. It doesn't even matter whether you get, like, that's why I present that. Like, if you don't care about the emotes, or, like, various sub-only things, or double sparks, or experience, you're giving that person some of Microsoft's money. Because they're paying out of pocket and treating it as if we're an actual real subscription. Like, I used mine on Revocaine. Like, I've never subscribed to anyone before. I'd rather just give them money. But it was like, I want Revocaine to have some of Microsoft's money. Like, what the hell, right? I think that's an admirable goal in of itself. Oh, shit. Lothar, TVNI, congratulations on giving me some of Microsoft's money. I'm having some visual issues. Getaway Gamer and Child Roland are apparently experiencing some visual issues. Also, Maxis Wildborn, congratulations. Yes, there's a very awesome subscriber-only email that you'll get. Well, I haven't dropped... I've dropped a few frames, actually. We'll see whether that clears up. Try refreshing the page. It's funny, I just talked earlier about the good quality of FTL these days. Chaos, you don't know. You don't know what it's like. Don't be talking to me about weather relation. Alright, question. If you flip off the low latency switch, is it more stable? Or is it still unstable? Alright, picked up the dagger. No, you're part of the solution, Maxis. Interesting, because I'm not dropping any more frames. There was a hiccup where I did drop a few frames, obviously, but only been 416, I haven't dropped any more. I can try stopping and restarting the broadcast. That would be annoying, I'd have to do some video editing to put the local recordings back together. You could do that. Good. Good. I don't understand how that would have possibly fixed it, but good. Ah. Critical strength is finally at 51%, which means she can no longer help me with that. Blunt weapons too high. What is my running skill at? Of course, too high. I could learn some... Short blade? Yeah, I guess I could have you teach me how to spread butter on my bread better. Wait, what? I'm sorry, what did you... Oh. Puppy downstairs is upset about the continued storming. Can't have nice things. Story of Puppy's life. We're not going to be able to train here so easily anymore, seeing as how, like, everything that I would immediately want to increase here, like, I don't really need to increase. Blunt weapon, critical strength are good. Like, I don't need any of this stuff, and it really won't help me level. So at this point, I'm kind of like, I'm basically just here to train magic at this point. And now I have to start, like, running out of here and running to, like, the temple or whatever. Or... well, I don't have a temple devoted to Stendar here. I could train at the temple that's actually here and pay, like, a premium for training. How much money we have? We might do that. Also, because I haven't saved yet. Swimming for convenience. What is the swimming skill at? 11%. Like, we have the this spell for convenience. Jesus, Bowler. Alright, what time is it? 1 in the morning, huh? Well, let's train here one more time. We'll do a bit of swimming. We'll rest up, and then we'll go see how far the other guilds are from here. We got our dagger repaired as well, which is something that I wanted to have done. Alright, that's Order of the Scarab. That would be one of the temples. That's the other Order of the Scarab. Where is the Mages Guild at in relation to us? I know, novel concept. Yeah, the other side of fucking town, of course. Look, Aurora. Thank you, you're part of the solution. I appreciate you giving me some of Microsoft's money. Refresh to enjoy your emotes and badge, and you'll have a wonderful little email, which is a little obsolete if you used your free coupon code in your inbox. Yes, wonderfully relevant and salient emotes. Shut up, cat. Is there even a trainer here at a Knightly Order? I don't think so. Let's find out. I'm pretty sure there's just the smith, the house guy, and the quest guy. Honored sir. Good quest man. Smith. Good house. Let's actually see what the premiums are for training at a temple that's not ours. I am curious. This also allows us to train up our running. I suppose what I could do is... Well, is there a tavern near there? I mean, I guess. I could also just go back to the Muthuplex. I got the dagger repaired. But I am curious. Curiosity, always dangerous. I think it's like a 400 gold increase. Let's find out together. Learning. It's what's for dinner. Dun 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 dun. Bum 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 bum. Ooh, a magic bell. It was worth coming here, everyone. Okay, so instead of an extra 400, it's a times 4 multiplier. No, I'm good. I don't want to pay that premium. Let me step the fuck back. I will take your holy dagger, though. I mean, I could still afford a bit of it, but holy shit. No. No. Holidays of a history of Daggerfall. There is sufficient archaeological evidence for the modern historian to believe that there have been some variety of human settlement in the city-state of Daggerfall starting at least 1,000 years before recorded history. The first use of the name Daggerfall to refer to the area around the current capital was most probably the 246th year of the First Era. Look, I've read enough historical shit in my time. I was a history major in college, and I did a bunch of reading of dry scholarly texts before that as a hobby. So I enjoyed consuming that. I don't need to get that in the game. Thank you. Dumbufu Blacks. Let's go. Why don't we go to a location with a proper temple? Like Dumbufu Blacks. Yellow. Well, I did study a few things at college. Not all of them were dry. Or scholarly, for that matter. It might be time for one of Grimgram's stories. Story time with Grimgrams. Right. So, show of hands. Who all here knows what a mosh pit is? Alright. Good show of hands. Now. Show of hands. How many of you have been moshing? Of course you have, Savage. As Lethal says, you're like the most fucking interesting man on the internet. Now, show of hands, while you may have been in the process of interacting in a totally non-violent manner, congregating with other individuals while listening to music that may or may not have inspired you to flail out aggressively. At any point, did you see someone attempt to jump from a concert stage and, along with everyone else congregated in a non-violent fashion, bail on that congregation so that the person jumping from the stage crashed into solid concrete? Not recently? Fallen hand, but it was grass. Alright. Because I can say that I was part of that bailing process. Oh, he's here. Hello, Dr. Goro. Alright. A rival temple may send out thugs to stop me, huh? Okay. Sure, why not? Put a live wire into a speaker. You shouldn't have been downloading from it, Luca. Dago Goro. Dex only tried to push him into a mosh pit. I swear to God I turned those off. What the shit? Fucking hate you, Mixer. I hope you die in a fire. I mean, I love broadcasting here at mixer.com/Grimith. I would not prefer to be anywhere else. Oh, shit. The chat does auto-scroll, except if one of the bugs still exists where it stops auto-scrolling and pops up a ways. Good bug. I mean, feature. It's a great feature. It keeps you on your toes and makes sure that you're always paying attention. One moment, folks. Delivering a bell. Special delivery. Yellow. Zin's feet. Yeah, Savage, that's been happening quite a bit. Refresh fixes that, of course, but... yeah. Zen's favor, huh? Yeah. Alright, sure. Sure, Zen's favor. Yep. Hail Zen. Oh, while I was in Totabu, I meant to check out the fucking weapon shop. Now, well, I can do that to Bluetooth Plex. There's one there. Yee, Alexander Frost. I'm feeling particularly benevolent, I reckon. So, there's a tweet that I sent out that has some, of course, for whatever reason, that doesn't want to link. Why would you do that? Let's try that again, Bean. Mixer. Thank you. Why could we have nice things? So, there's a blog post welcoming you to Mixer, along with a little image that talks about presents and prizes that your Mixer account will have. I think what actually happened there is whenever I went into my chat settings to turn off desktop notifications so I wouldn't hear the sound, I accidentally clicked like the make link snippable. By the way, it's been months since I've actually heard chat notification sounds. That's actually been broken for me since... February? So much to my surprise yesterday when I started hearing them again. But that's a conversation I don't feel like having right now. Hello, 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 hello. Right. Before I accept the quest, let's get our training done in dodging. See if there's any cool potions. Potion of free action. Don't really think that'll be useful for us. Potion of restore power, that'll be of use. Potion of orc strength, we'll buy that. I don't know, Maxis. I don't know. What time is it? Nah, the weapon shop will be open. We'll buy a thing legitimately, if there is a thing for us to purchase there legitimately. Yes, Savage. So, did you do any more broadcasting after you bought your beer? I didn't see Alive again. I did see Koro and Callie in your Discord, of course. Mixer just sounds like audio editing software. Mixer's been described to quite a few things. I like to think of it as a social networking site for bartenders. But of course, dating services popped up, sound editing services popped up. Quite a few things. Mixer has different connotations depending on, I don't know, like the vernacular of your peers. Alright. Our axe skill is crummy, but that's progress. That's progress. That's fucking progress. That's progress too. Alright. I'd love to see a blunt weapon. It's Christmas time. There's no need to fear. There's no need to be afraid. At Christmas time, we let in light and we banish hate. But in our world of plenty, we must spread a smile for joy. No, Maxes. We already had that last run. Throw your arms around the world at Christmas time. These are good times. Get this out of my inventory. Now shit is fucked. Let's go, motherfuckers. Why am I casting that? I didn't mean to cast that. Oh well. I meant to cast the Power Thirst spell. Is it getting woolier? I've injected sheep DNA into my face. Some people use Botox. I like a little veal in my cheeks. Pippin, that can be a quirk while watching faster than light broadcasts, and that is a site-wide issue. Turning off low latency through the cog should fix that. Of course, it would end up resulting in you being further behind many of the viewers here in chat. It has gotten more stable of late, but there's still issues site-wide where I could be watching any broadcaster on the faster than light protocol, and I'll see stuttering or pixelations. In short, I don't really have a solid fix for you behind turning off low latency mode. It has been a problem for some time. Anywho, why don't we travel to Wayrest? We have some friends to visit in Wayrest. One in particular. What time of day is it? 6:47. Our character could probably do with a nap. A fresher-upper. We can feel what it's like to pay for a tavern room again, because our rank in the Order of Scarab I don't think is high enough. Listen, Redguard, you and me both know that ain't worth a piece more than 4 gold, right? So let's not pretend. Alright, sure. Have ourselves a good nap. We, have just... Like, as of right now, Savage, the only thing we've done main quest-wise is talk with Lady Bree, so that the main quest would still be open to us. I haven't done anything for the main quest until this session, which is what we're going to be doing. Stuff for the main quest line. I wanted to wait until I had an effective weapon for my character before I got into it. No? Like, even though this is session 5. So we're going to head to Castle Wayrest. We're going to speak with Princess Morgaya. We're going to be traveling to Scourge Barrow. I will be killing everything that I can in the King of Worms audience chamber. Deliver him the note. Return to Morgaya. I don't think I'll do anything else for folks in Wayrest. I suppose I do have to... No. Well, then we'll go to Sentinel. We'll talk with Prince Lotan. We'll do that easy quest. We'll see whether our reputation's high enough with Queen Akarithi. She'll send us to retrieve a painting. The King of Worms will ask us to retrieve the soul of a lich. We'll talk with Sendasa along the way. And we'll resolve her brother, possibly without killing him. And we'll go speak with the Queen Mother. Nah, we're fine, Child Woman. We're fine. Yellow. You're trying to track down that letter of the Emperor's guest. There are very few scandals in the Bay of which I am totally ignorant. I can give you some information, but nothing about the price that I know. Well, that I know well. I need a champion who does fear... I need a champion who does fear the fire of oblivion. Well, I don't. Actually, that's stupid. I do fear it, which is why I'm fighting terribly hard against it. Because it could take over all of Tamriel. It's fair. I think Stormbulls would even recognize that. Daedraw among us. Let's go. By the White Wolf. Alright, we're gonna go deliver a note to the King of Worms. The Necromancer's Crypt. That's right, by the White Wolf, Chaosmo. No, you're fine. You know, John Roland, I don't know for sure. Why don't you try asking? If Usain Bolt were here, maybe he could help you. Of course you would make a Geralt joke instead of like a Vampire the Masquerade joke. By the flaccid tail of Muse. Alright, Maxis. You win a prize. As is the case that happens, whenever someone derails me with a thing that I find particularly funny during my broadcast, I pull open the Call or Goal list of serial keys to the giveaway people for Steam. And you can win yourself either some goal in a game key that will work, or coal, because it might not work. I am going to give you this key to try. As a Steam serial key, please do report back to chat. Just tell me, confirm whether it's coal or goal. If it fails, I'm still not giving you another one. But we are keeping track here for the sake of humor. We need to know the result. It's important. That would be a Steam serial key. That's for a game. Pure Black Haze, thank you for giving me some of Microsoft's money. It is nice to use a weapon that connects with my class. Holy shit. What a novel concept. Did you guys see that? That was accomplishment right there. Son of a bitch, it's all looking up now. Did I make a wrong turn? Here we go. Stupid bat. Now do I go down here and then turn left? Yep. Not really, D-Lover. Sparks, as of right now, are only used for interactive features, like, if I typically, well, I rarely run a soundboard where you could use Sparks to, like, create a sound effect. Other people on this web service use the interactive board to, like, change, like, their overlays, to do things in chat with a bot. Sometimes Zerfall has it to, like, control, like, a disco light in his room. You would use it to control gameplay. Eventually, Sparks are going to be used, and this is something you could easily read by, like, mousing over the top right corner, for, like, XP boosters, to buy emotes, and other things. but they haven't enabled that feature yet. Do I full screen Daggerfall? I mean, you could, but this is windowed mode. It's a 960 by 720 window. Well, Maxis, you can do whatever you want with it, but it's yours now. I would have given you, like, a code for a month free of Mixer Pro, but I don't think you would have enjoyed that, considering what you said earlier in the chat. Alright. We have a room to clear out, as fulfilling my oath. Let's get to it. The ancient vampire is now inside us. Well, that's good. Rip health. What do I have for potions? I don't have a heal potion. I have a restore power potion, but that won't heal me. Good news, everyone. Come on. Okay, the audience chamber is not clear yet. I made a solemn oath. This is important.
Yeah.
Okay. Well. And then I phased into the void. That's awkward. Can I climb up here to get at him? I could levitate. If I try jumping up here, will I fall through the void again? The answer to that question is I'm not going to fall into anything. I'm going to have to levitate up there. Alright. Is there another one over here? No? Good. Shut up. Let's go. Fight me. There we go. What's up? How you doing? Well met, stranger. Fucking necromancer. Don't care about your shitty magic. No one cares. You can't get me up here because you don't know how to climb. Neener, neener. See if there's any good loot. Yeah, that's pretty much how the King of Worms feels, Vedele. I can just raise it from the dead again. No big deal. Daedra Heart. Reversible tunic. My god. What a science wrought. You have been chosen. Alright, that didn't happen. Let's try that again. You have been chosen. Oh, nuts to it. Well, this is awkward. This is the Elder Scrolls 2 Daggerfall. Released in 1996 by Bethesda. Currently freeware since 2009. Dude, you stop ignoring me? Listen. I'm a big fucking deal on the internet. I've been recording and broadcasting for 7 fucking years, buddy. Don't you fucking ignore me. That's an ancient lich, yes. Fine. Can't fucking hit you anyway. Look, I know you're there. Why are you making this awkward? Alright. That's the audience chamber cleared out of everything I can kill. Fulfilling my oath. I didn't even read the note. We've read it before in plenty of other Daggerfall playthroughs. We're out of here now, folks. That was fun. Just one of so many crazy moments in this game, Nexus. Yes, you'll be Queen of Firsthold. That's where the letter is. Yep. That informs us that we should talk with Sindasa and Castle Daggerfall at some point, which starts that chain for the letter. Well, it continues that chain of the letter. No, we have to get the specific quest lich. Thanks. Appreciate it. What? 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 So, folks, just an FYI, the building that I left, the door for that is right here. Yet whenever I left Castle Wayrest, I started outside the castle wall, or the city wall, right here. Whatever, I was done with this city anyway. I don't even care. Fucking game. What time is it? There. A young lad with a rose away rest embroidered on his surcoat appears at your side, hands you an engraved card, and disappears. An engraved card. Yes, because you see, this is a wedding notice, I do believe. King Edwir and Queen Princia, sovereigns of the Kingdom of Wayrest, are proud to announce the engagement of Morgaya, Princess of Wayrest, with Tukarudo, King of Firsthold, and the Isle of Somerset. Well, that's good. I'm glad. Let's get rid of that note and never see it again. We have a bunch of letters of credit on hand. We also have some jewelry here. A torque. We'll go ahead and wear that. A recipe for a potion. Right, so what I actually wanted to do is head to Sentinel cautiously. Ta-da! Now I'm fully healed. Right, Palace is southeast. Let's go. You know, it's been a while since we used the horse. And just in case you've never seen this before. Alright, we got double horses again, everyone. No one panic. Actually, a pretty cool beat. Oh, whenever I initially cast Levitate, the horse disappeared. Well, back out. No. You just fall to the ground. You would take some fall damage, but the horse wouldn't die. Anyway, we're here to speak with Prince Lotan. I know some things about Lysanis and why he might be haunting Daggerfall. Before I tell you, you have to promise to do something for me first. Is that alright? I reckon. You will thank RK. You see, I used to have an older brother. 10 or 11 years older than me, named Norton. Whenever I ask what happened to him, I'm told a different story. Some say he got sick and died, some say he was kidnapped by the Underking. I want to know the truth. If you can find some proof of what really happened to him, I'll tell you all I know about King Lysanus. Little kid, will you be shitty to me this run? I guess you're just a short stack, my mistake. Tell me about Norton, you know. What if I'm polite about it? Try to spread rumors. Alright. You know about Norton? This fucking guy. Lord Vosek, do you know anything? Oh, shit.
I couldn't care less about Norton. Take your peasant feet away from my noble person.
Also, it has been a while since I've used that voice. My throat's doing pretty good today.
That's fucking right, bitches.
The rest can stay, though. Alright, D-Lover. Would you like a free code for Mixer Pro for a month, or a free code to be subscribed to me for a month? Your call. Alright. Let me vomit that out for you forthwith. Yep, this is the Stormbolt run. All you'll have to do is click the subscribe button at the top and input that code in when it asks for a code. I think all of the Elder Scrolls games, even Battlespire and Redguard, have cool little quirks to them. It just ends up mattering for the whole complete package. I like Daggerfall the most, in part because of like the cool sandboxy like random quest generators that it gets to be, and I love the immense freedom in character creation, which isn't present in later games in the series. Morrowind ends up being quite a fan favorite, as does Skyrim, for their own quirks as well. I think I was going to talk with a few other nobles in the area. Lady Northbridge. Also, Alexander Frost, congratulations, you are part of the problem. Are there any plans for another stream of King of Dragon Pass? No. Inferno Canuck has broadcasted King of Dragon Pass a few times. I don't really have had much interest more in sharing that game with others. You've obviously confused me with someone who cares. Indeed I have, Jarveski. I may broadcast 6 Ages at some point, but even then, I don't think I will. I think I'll end up treating it as a private pleasure for myself. Do you know about Norda? Wish I knew Robozor could be anywhere. Zombie Engine, congratulations, you're part of the problem. Have I played Skyrim? I have not. I've seen it played, but I didn't have much interest in it to try it myself. Now, will you be shitty to me? Because you've been snobbish to me in a lot of my playthroughs. No? What a surprise. Battlespire best friend. That one was more unstable for me than Daggerfall was, Battlespire 1.0. And I didn't play much of it as a result, just due to its immense instability. Thujam. Only prince never to receive a public funeral, but you may already know that. So this quest progresses in several days, basically after me asking around about the prince. Battlespire. The Elder Scrolls Battlespire. That was very much a dungeon crawler. More so even than Daggerfall is. Why would I help a stranger, especially one with your reputation? I don't know. Reasons. Hey, Ziffy. Then, of course, there was the Elder Scrolls Redguard. By the dry heart, I wish I could help you, Robazard. Alright. We'll ask a few peasants outside. And then we'll hang out in, I don't know, Fighters Guild, a tavern for several days, till we get a note. Yellow. You need something? Tell me about Nordham. Ask someone who gives a damn. Alright, have a nice day. Tell me about Nordham. I'd help you if I could. Alright. Tell me about Nordham. Alright. You, sir. Wasn't he the Scholar Prince? I'm afraid that's all I know. Kavta. Nordham. Wasn't talking down to you. Shitty peasant. You. Hi there, Nordham. Hi there, Nordham. That's what I really want to know. By the water of life, as if I know. You, Nordham. Even if I knew something, I wouldn't be telling a Redguard. You son of a bitch. You're lucky this is a run where I'm not killing you peasants. God, you're lucky. It might be worth the penitent pay. Greetings to you. I'm seeking information on Nordham. No offense, but why would I tell you anything? What is it? Nordham. Don't have a clue. Nordham? Ah, you fucking shitty peasants. Everyone hates you. You! Nordham. Turkey. You. Nordham likes books more than swords. He used to drive King Cameron crazy, but you may already know that. Alright, we're done. Asking fucking peasants. I think that'll be enough to proc getting notified in a few insane. Let's go visit the shops in the southwest corner of the city. We'll keep the horse on the ground this time. We'll stay grounded. These shops are high quality. Let's go pay him a visit. Yellow, you have anything better for us than what we have? Oh no, by the way, the shopkeep's not in, so we'll just borrow a few things. I mean, we might charge them for us to return them later. Just borrow a few things, no big deal. And while we're at it, just occasionally stroll in here. Anything good? Some dwarven material. What do we got here? Iron staff. No thanks. I know, surrounded by dumb peasants. I mean, that's just that's just repetitive, right? Dumb and peasants together? Come on. This shop over here. Only a sturdy shelves shop. Silver warhacks. Yeah, iron longbow. I'm not really interested in this stuff. Elven dye katana that'll sell for a few coins. I just did. I'm not a part of your system, man. Sturdy shelves. Probably not going to be anything much of value here. Nerf stapling. Please don't go. The drones need you. They look up to you. Right. They want me to think. They always fucking want me to think. Let's game came out in 1996. It was made freeware in 2009. Ooh, Orcish broadsword. That'll sell for a few coins. I like it. We should keep a backup weapon just in case, and that ebony dagger, we're not going to be holding any longer. We're holding that broadsword. Was the music just double speed for anyone else? Yeah, that was awkward. We punched that vampire for a little bit and we called it a draw. Anyway, I'm supposed to be staying here for a few days, I think. Until I get a note from the Underking. Where do I feel like hanging out? I guess near the Mages Guild. Yeah, that's where I typically hang out. Let's go there then. We can go get some training for, I don't know, thaumaturgy at the Mages Guild. What's our mysticism like? 44. Alright, we can train up our mysticism at the Mages Guild. The Underking's actually on the box art for Daggerfall. Underking was originally Zurin Arctis, and he ties into the main quest line rather heavily. He still has his agents active in Tamriel to this day. And he's going to be speaking up because some think that he's responsible for the disappearance of a prince, a sentinel, who's gone missing that so many folks just don't know about. And the agents of the Underking are like, whoa, 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 whoa. Underking wasn't responsible for that shit. Does not take credit. Obviously, if I cast my beautiful lockpick spell, no one's home. It's lamentable. We'll be back whenever the Mages Guild opens proper, though. You ever see the Underking? No, you don't see the Underking. Except in cinematics, and of course on the box art. But as an actual, like, in-game sprite, he does have a character portrait, like, drawn in the art files, but he's not in-game. But the game was about to crash there. Go grab ourselves a room for, we'll say, a week. Cool. Let's rest for 4 hours. See if I can find my way out of this tavern. Damn, we did not have a first story room. That one all the way at the top. Crash on you, that's a feature to keep you on your toes. Always a little sphincter clenching. Whenever I'm guiding someone new through Daggerfall, like not your average senpai. And it's like, just made the character, and I'm like, gotta fucking save, gotta fucking save, gotta fucking save. Finally saved, and like, phew. You trained me. Thanks. We'll create that anchor there. For convenience. How stable is Daggerfall? What are you looking for when you say stable, Dr. Koro? Relatively compared to Daggerfall 1.0, stable. Pretty damn stable. Take care, Chaosmo. Level 8. We have 4 stat points. Lamentable. Let's just put them in the speed. Son of a bitch. Guild closed 40 minutes ago. This is why I hate training in places that aren't temples or the Fighters Guild. I didn't even get my shit identified. God damn it. God damn it. Perhaps a bit more stable than that. There's a few crashes and quirks associated with Daggerfall, surely. Some of it may very well be due to the emulation. This is run through DOSBox, which is an emulator for DOS systems, and if you install Windows 3.1, you could play Windows 3.1 video games on your DOSBox, which is a DOS emulator. I've done that before. Anyway. Didn't quite accomplish what I wanted here, but we do have to wait around for a few days, so... Oh boy. Oh, King of Worms has sent a messenger. Stitch into the zombie's decaying flesh, you see the following message. Robosart, it would be an honor to have you visit me in my domain at your convenience. I have a small matter that you are ideally suited for. As always, my servants will test your mettle. Feel free to dispense with them. They can always be raised again. The King of Worms, Master of Scourgebarrow. Thanks, buddy. That would be an example if you're running a true pacifist run of Daggerfall. You'd have to make an exception for that. You kinda need to be informed about what the King of Worms wants you for. Anyway. Well, I just killed the zombie. Pippin. The undead have their own type in this game. Called undead. Let's go get training at the Mages Guild. Oh yes, my character is definitely all about killing Daedra, undead, dragons, and orcs. In that order. Actually, probably orcs before dragons. No official members of the Empire, though. No Bretons, Nords, Dark Elves, Argonians, Khajiit, Wood Elves, Red Guards, High Elves. Orcs, ruthless barbarians, not officially a part of the game at this time. That's something that's established after this game. That's what Gortwog is working to accomplish. But until then, just scum. Absolute scum. I don't know. That'd be a question more themed for someone like, say, Otaku Shout, who is a partnered broadcaster on a Mixer, who is really interested in that Mixer, that wrestling stuff, or Navi, or Atrocity, or VRX Streaming, or Kinder, maybe even Lyndon. Not so much me. Still storming outside, that's good. Oh good, all that work to train, and I never actually increased any of my stats. Or skills, rather. I do love this jingle. Yellow. I don't even know why I'm trying to go to the damn Mages Guild here. Do I get a note now? Nope. Still gotta wait. Pretty damn good song. go bounce over to the Mages Guild. Get some training in. Mysticism, please. Of course, training prices went up because I'm now level 8. Still I am noticing that extra 4 points of speed that we just got. Slow time for the broadcast. We have to wait on a letter in order to continue the main quest line. So we're killing some time, practicing our magic. Train the game. This is the past several days. That's all that's required. Along the way, we're getting our training in. Pretty sure I asked enough peasants, so we should be getting that letter. Yellow. Thank you. Have a nice day. Hi, can we just talk to you? You're lucky you're 2D. Any of y'all peasants in here know about the kid? Have you ever played Darklands? I have. That's been some years. You can look at Polar Dash on YouTube if you're interested in more Darklands. I played that a bit by the sands of elsewhere in college, actually. College would be when I spent the most time playing that. But I might need to know. If the note ain't available now, I'll start traveling around Wayrest. Not Wayrest, Sentinel. Nope, still no note. Alright, let's go get our training and then we'll just start traveling across the province. Expedite this process along. Good night. Alright. Let's pick this town, the Thirsty Priest Hostel. Let's go. A thin rail of a woman steps forward and hands you a note. She turns aside all your questions with a gaunt, expressionless face. Good locale, I feel. What's the name of the tavern here, by chance? The Feather and No. Hello, Campbells. Do you have any odd pixels that I need to know about? Y'all need to water your garden out here. Just throwing that out there. Anyway, no time. The Lucky Muskrat. Let's go. Lynx and Scorpion. picking back up outside. Yellow. Let's see if I can find the quest person. You? Robust Arch, I would prefer that nobody sees me talking with you. Has come to our attention that the Underking is being wrongly accused, abducting Prince Nordham. Before you judge, check into the Fortress of Fojum. Alright. Alright. I'll go check in at the Fortress of Fojum. Yep. The Fortress of Fojum. It is, in fact, a giant tree, yes. Hi. Holy shit. It's not here this time. My word. I'm actually gonna have to do this dungeon. My god. I'm amused. Alright, I haven't had to do this dungeon in fucking forever. Shit, I can't remember the last time I had to do this. Huh. Alright. So, typically, and this has been true for so many runs of Daggerfall, perhaps all of the runs of Daggerfall recorded and broadcasted, I've walked in. Quest location right here, notes bin right here. That's not true now. This was definitely the dungeon I was told to investigate. Well, I guess we're gonna fucking look around the Fortress of Fojum. Huh? Now shit is fucked. Hell, I don't even know where any of the other quest locations for this dungeon are. Shit. I should probably create a recall spell. Or cast one, rather. Shut up, Maxis. No one loves you. Yellow Unk. Fucking conductor of the murder hype train. Hunkstaban, who played one of the only interesting runs of Players Unknown Battlegrounds I've seen. Team dies halfway through the match. He gets 13 kills and wins. Full squad of 4. Left with 1. 1's enough for the W. Fucking man didn't have a chicken dinner, he got a fucking chicken bucket. Hunkstaban talked about making that available on a VOD site because of how epic that moment was for him. Hunkstaban, the Dane, who never sleeps. What brings you here? Have you come to try and insult me? If so, do your best. Happiness and rainbow kittens to you. Oh, okay, well that's awkward. That's right, all the other team members are crutches. Those are giants. They're fine. Let's go. So, the reason why we're here is to recover a note of a journal note of a long-lost Prince of Sentinel. I don't know the quest locations in this dungeon at all beyond the one that's right at the front of the dungeon, where I've found that journal note for years. So it's kind of awkward. Son of a bitch. Giant, I don't want to have to hurt you. My character does identify with giants. But I will defeat you. Test of strength. You lose. You had some giant's blood in you. How about that? That was just a random coincidence, folks. Oh, we're more. Skeleton warrior. Now, I might drive past this, folks. It will be just like a scrap of paper on the ground. So if you do see it, feel free to let me know. Oh, there's no bot Hunkstavan. You can't whisper links because I have the setting in chat set to not allow links. But I will turn that off. I will set that back on for a few minutes. I'm actually glad that feature works again. For a time it was broken and anyone could post links in the chat no matter what. I do find it amusing that it forbids even whisper links, though. And by amusing, I mean... yes. Just blame Hypebot. It's Hypebot's fault. Yes. Okay. No. Hunkstavan, was that your free 1-month gift code? Or was that actual money from your pocket? I need to know because I need to decide whether I'm going to insult you or not. Hunkstavan, you have made a terrible mistake with your money. Please enjoy your email message that's been delivered to your inbox that will thoroughly insult you and denigrate you for your life choices. I wrote that the day I became partnered, and you're part of the problem now. Instead of part of the solution. Don't you have enough fucking emotes, man? The hell you need any more emotes? You can't remember all the, like, 100+ codes you'll have access to on this site. Davo. Easy. Hopefully you were part of the solution instead of part of the problem. See, Hunk, I've been congratulating people who've been using their free codes because they're giving me Microsoft's money. And that's completely different. If they're spending their own money, they're stupid. But if it's Microsoft's money, that's okay. You're welcome. See, you're part of the solution, Davo TC. Congratulations and thank you. It's too late now. Besides, if you had lied to me, I would have learned. Then your soul would have been burned. And Taco Kittens would have died. They would have cried out in pain and anguish. Yeah, it's raining. Raining very heavily outside still. At least it's not hailing like it was earlier. Yeah, rain's pretty nice. Nice. I'd go out and frolic in it, but broadcasting right now. How about that? Sometimes life's a bitch. And then you get subscribed to. That's awkward. Everything becomes awkward at that point. Pippin. Hope you were part of the solution instead of part of the fucking problem, Pippin. I didn't think I'd have to delve through this quest. Dungeon. Thought the note would just be right there in front of me. This is tragic. Not even in the right mood to go through this place. Yes, for the special super cool, like, beam to mixer free codes for everyone, the partners are getting paid for those. I initially told people that wasn't happening, then Graf corrected me on Twitter, and I was like, oh, alright. I mean, sure, why not, Microsoft? The hell do I know about how much money you really have? You know, Hunkstaman, maybe it's just the cynic in me. Yes, but I consider it to be like a bribe, right? Microsoft's like, if we just throw money at the situation... By the way, we're a dungeon start, everyone. It's a fucking bribe. Oh, shit. We'll trick everyone by turning their names purple and giving them money. They'll never suspect a thing. We'll distract them with circuses while they go hungry and life falls apart around them. Alright, maybe that's a little more dramatic. You know, I have a number of people who still, they mouse over that XP and Spark interface at the top right corner, Hunkstaban, and they're like, supposedly, Grimith, I'm able to use these sparks to buy things, like experience point boosters, and emotes. The fuck is up with that? And I'm like, Microsoft lied to you. That's all I got. I don't know anything. Of course, the Spark market is currently out of whack right now, what with so many people getting plus 50,000 Sparks, and of course so many people having Mixer Pro for a year. Price increases have happened significantly across the site. I know, fucking inflation. Where the hell am I? I know where I am. What I mean to say is, where the hell have I not explored in this dungeon? I have half a mind to leave it and come back, and maybe the quest location will change. It may be wishful thinking on my part. I may have missed the note. You know what? I'm already tired of this dungeon. We're done with this dungeon, everyone. Executive decision. That's right, executive decision. We're making it. Where the hell is this? Where's the letter? Where the hell are we? Give me a letter. You. Do you have a letter? I don't even know where the hell we are. Wait. Wait. Those are the quest locations? Alright. No, we're definitely in the right dungeon. This is 100% the right dungeon. You pick up a death certificate. Now, where exactly was this in the dungeon? That way we can pretend like we actually found our way here, everyone. Make us feel good about ourselves. In the one bloody place you didn't look? That's not true. There's plenty of places I didn't look. Hey. I'm kind of curious where this all connects to. There's a few different quest locations in this dungeon. I'm actually just still fucking surprised. Alright, this takes us back to this room. So at this intersection here, I could have made a different turn. That's fair. That's fair. You know what, though? We made our executive decision. We're officially done with this dungeon. Executive order, can't take it back. Just read the email. Yeah, that one's been needing a new update. That was originally the note that I wrote the night I became partnered, officially. And, I haven't written a new one since. I haven't gotten around to that yet. I know, right? It's obsolete now. Right. Raindrops keep falling on my house. That doesn't mean I will be quiet as a mouse. Wait. Time for me to levitate on my fucking horse. Where exactly is it from here? Right, southeast. I cast a levitate spell and then I got on my horse, so now yes, I'm flying through the air. No problem with that? Now watch this shit. I'm now strafing through the air on my horse. Yes, the game froze there for a little bit. That wasn't on your end. That's right. And I'm still making the clop clop sound as I go backwards on my horse. In the air. Now I can attack down while I'm on my horse. Alright, levitate spells ended. I can still strafe. Now I can fucking go up my staircase and down my staircase. Yeah, Hunksterman, I had some difficulty coming up with 4 new emotes. I tried a few different things. I looked through my fan art folder, and I was like, what the hell should I do? And, one of the things I've said for, quite a number of years, that someone on Beam, someone on Mixer, Queen of Art specifically, is annoyed by me constantly saying is whelp. So I was like, alright, we'll do that as an emote. Whelp. That's fine. Well. And I sent it to her through Discord, and she was like, what the fuck? Alright, we got some information. That's good. The Payday one is a counter to Atrocity's PUBG, PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds. It happens a lot whenever I watch Otaku shout that emote pops up, PUBG. So, it was today, yeah, that I popped in like, Payday? I think it was yesterday, whatever day. The glam emote came about from, that was a picture that was taken with a friend of mine in December, and that got photoshopped onto another piece of fan art, and I looked at it and I was like, hey, I can make use of that small, like, clip of my head. And so I did. It's an obnoxious emote. I might remove it. It annoys me. It's like a kappa, and that pisses me off. I, like, look at it and I'm like, what the fuck? And then the other one I added was just like a shrug. But I couldn't really fit a shrug into 24x24. Like, if you type in Discord, like, /shrug, it pops out the shrug that I like to use, but there's not really enough room for that in a 24x24. Oh, shit. Alright. We got some magical steel gauntlets. Oh, that's alright. We have a few things to identify. Anyway, we finished with that, and that's good. Let's see how long I've been going. We could play this a bit longer. Maybe another hour or so. Mission accomplished. Gotta take a break from this quest stuff, though. Let's go back to Demuth. Thuplex. Yes. Had to sound it out there, everyone. What time is it? Alright. Mage's Guild will be open. Where's the temple? We can get some training while we're here. Hello. Alright, good. That email was crafted with love and care. Well, it was crafted with something. Probably not loving care, though. So, Hunk's event, what the fuck do you even do with your life? Not to make this about you or anything. Don't you have, like, some Danish things to do? Some Danish nationalism or something? I fuck around. I have a role-playing friend who's from Denmark. He tells me about all the great things happening there. All of the great things. Steel Gauntlets of Featherweight and Bell of Undeniable Access. That's good. He can use his kroner however he wants. That sounds a little lewd to me. I don't know whether I could accept that at mixer.com/Grimith. Your one-stop shop for social networking between bartenders and sound artists. As they pull open their sound mixers at the bar. And kitchen retailers, yes, yes, yes. All of this and more can be yours, thanks to Microsoft. That pixel's still here? I gotta thank Not Your Average Senpai's broadcast, whenever she was interested in trying this game and I joined her for her attempt at Daggerfall. How this fucking thing got pointed out and how I've spent hundreds of hours playing this damn game and looking at the art assets and I never fucking saw this pixel. Fucking hell. It's just sort of hanging there, the art. It's obviously hard to see because it's nighttime right now. And that's true for all of the horses. It's a feature, you know? Well, of course you can, because it's always been there, zombie. What kind of fucking statement was that? Oh, sure. That's too bad. It's okay. You don't invest in Daggerfall. Daggerfall invests in you. Well, to counter that, how much time have you spent in PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds since you started playing it? Learning? Reading? Yeah, Hunkstaman. Well, see, the problem with that is that whenever people look at the list of games being played on Mixer, they don't go, "Ooh boy, someone else playing PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds," but they look at the Elder Scrolls 2 Daggerfall and go, "What the fuck is that shit?" I'll tell you what, Hunkstaman. I'll tell you what. I haven't really told this or announced this publicly. So, I saw Friday the 13th trending on Mixer.com's list of games, as it does, but the thumbnail attached to that Friday the 13th game list wasn't for the new Friday the 13th, but it was for the NES version of Friday the 13th. And I saw that and I was like, I have a fucking idea. What if I loaded up my old cartridge of Friday the 13th? Because I know that game, and I have that game, and I played that game as a kid. And I fucking played that, and I had the game listed as Friday the 13th, which is technically correct, and all these fucking people come in here expecting to see Friday the 13th, and they get a Friday the 13th they're not used to. I just fucking blow their minds. I thought about it a while, and I was like, I don't know. That sounds like effort, and that sounds like me having to explain to a lot of different people who don't understand the concept of games being named the same thing, yet being different. I'll probably attract the wrong crowd with that. That sounds like effort. Like, good lord. Yes, Night Man. But then people would be a bitchy about text on the screen. Average is beautiful. Well, it is as my U.S. History AP teacher said, Hunkstaban. Strive to be average. Well, yeah. He was a, So Dr. Corley was the type of guy who, if, he said this on a number of occasions, like, I probably won't recognize you because I've been teaching for so many years if you come up to me, guys, but ladies, if you do a pirouette for me, I'll remember you. Yes, he said that to his students in class. That's what happens whenever privileged old white people have power. Wow, I just made this deep. Let's make it shallow, everyone. Let's go back to shallow. Oh, shit. Well, he said it with, like, a little sarcastic sort of thing, particularly towards students who weren't doing that well in the class. You know, strive to be average. He was a jerk. White height. You might be part of the solution or the problem, depending. Who knows? It's a mystery. What the hell am I even doing this run anymore? I'm fucking... Chat, you've distracted me too much. Hunkstaban, this is all your fault. Here I was focused on this game, and then I just told that last dungeon to go fuck itself, and I'm out, and now I don't even know what I'm doing. You should take full responsibility. You know what that means, right? We're playing by Japan rules whenever you take full responsibility. Yes, Jesus Buller. Buller. It wasn't just being a bull, but it was being Buller. Jesus on top of that. That's right, Japan rules whenever you take responsibility. You might be invited to the ceremony, it depends. You had to bring a present. Yellow. What kind of present? Make it good. Whatever a good present is, make it good. Alright, so we should eventually get a message from Queen Grimith. Some point. Copy of Neverwinter Nights. I've already played that. That fucking quest line. Let's do another quest for the Temple of Stendar while we wait, I reckon. What's my encumbrance like? I'm fine. Good, I could replace the ones that I destroyed on camera and sent to someone who won a raffle who blowtorched them. Yes, that happened. What you got for me? No. This sounds like a headache. Right my eyes. Alright, sure. There you will find the holy dagger that is evil. Alright. I'll go looking, champ. Take care. Well, there's our note. Do. We just got a letter. We just got a letter. We just got a letter. Wonder who it's from. It's a letter from our friends. Hi, Robosard. Hi, Chad. Your presence is our court. Is desired before the end of the next season. Prince Lotan has recommended you with high praise. I await your arrival. That's right, Hunkspan, I do. They're called guns. Son of a bitch, I didn't spell it right. Ruins of Blurkar. Yes. Yes, exactly like that. That looks so dumb combined together. So dumb. I mean, it's good, yes, but it's also dumb. I didn't think that emote could... Somehow you've taken it and making it your own, and I don't know how I feel about that. It feels as if you've appropriated my shit. Stop twisting my things. The $5.99 was worth it. Can I reject your kroner? Kroner denied. Be like, Mixer, I don't want this money. Son of a bitch. This is sacrilege. Defiling my good and spooky emotes. Well, I do have guns. There is that. You're in my way. Fucking 4 legs. That's right. Species intolerance. Well, let's go. When it's time for you, drug. Let's speed this up. Y'all got one in there holding daggers? I'll take that as a no, I reckon. Slaughterfish. Holy dagger. My goal there was to get the rest of the song stuck in your heads without even doing anything else. If I succeeded in my goal, press 1. Para español oprimadores. They do have some creep factor to them, yes. They can also attack pretty quick, but so can a few other enemies in this game. You people are cruising for a timeout. Especially you, Luca. Shaman, part of the problem as always. So you have to be forceful with these people, Hunksman. You can't let them walk all over you. They're always full of bad ideas. Learn from me. I'll teach you. Unsolicited advice. Well, you know, I hear that the Widowmaker is good for that in her fucking play of the game thing where she slaps you down and then puts her heel on you. I think that's the mistletoe animation. So there you go. Just enlist Widowmaker. I know that thanks to Queen of Heart. Sir, have you seen a holy dagger? Hit the sheets. Oh my. Look, just because you gave me your kroner doesn't mean you have to give me your boner too. Get out of here. Go flex at someone else. Oh. I look forward to seeing you in some person's chat in a few hours. You know, didn't go to sleep, usual. Oh, okay. Well, if you say so. Well, that's shitty. There's no bot here to give your commands to, Huxtabad. That centaur made me fall. That was lamentable. Now I'm stuck in the zombie. Zombie. I don't want to be inside you. Well, this is what you get for wanting to be walked all over. That sharp twitch you just felt right now was the twinge of regret. I'm sure. Will you fucking go already? Gilmar, possibly part of the solution, also possibly part of the problem. Now we can't be sure. Alright, it's a good thing we checked up here. Here's the dagger. We also don't have enough for a recall spell, once we clear that, due to a centaur down here being a dick. Suppose I could head back up there and deal with some shit up here anyway. Find a spot to rest. There we go. Good thing we checked up here. Don't be a dramatic baby about it, Deoxyribo. Of course, the holy dagger transforms into a beautiful woman. That's how these things work. Oh. Fucking gargoyle? You know what, gargoyle? I'm gonna spare you. You will tell everyone the deeds that happened here. Tell you. You have the thanks of all our clergy. The evil has been destroyed. So many ingredients. So little time. What's this? Another potion of levitation recipe. Heal true. Restore power. Yeah, Daggerfall. Spicy. That's the appropriate word. How's it going? Zedfall. Another rainy day. As bleak as my soul. Is that a bit much? It does a bit much. Why am I renting a room? Unnecessary. Let's see, we did a level, we gained a level, and we did some quest stuff. That's pretty fun. We got ourselves an appropriate weapon. It's pretty fun. It's nice to actually be able to kill shit. Ebony flail. Fucking iron equipment. But ebony flail. I like it. We made our dreams come true. Let's head to the Emporium. I just got disconnected and then reconnected to chat servers. That's great. Thanks, Mixer. Sure know how to put me on edge. Perhaps a momentary hiccup caused, not on Mixer's end, but on my end due to all the storming happened outside. There was hail earlier and everything. It was amazing. Oh, yes. Well, we've had the stability of Microsoft for some time. It's been a feature. Yellow. Got ourselves an adamantium longsword. Neat. Sir, do you have anything better for us? Plus. Just a bunch of leather and chain armor, huh, sir? Okay. Have a good one. I think that'll be an end to this Daggerfall session. We had a good run. 2 hours of gameplay, bunch of time spent talking about baby mixer shit along the way. But take a break, small doses. I've always been a bit like this has just been another session where I've been kind of out of it. I think after this run of Daggerfall, I'm gonna be done with Daggerfall for a long while. I think that's it. I think I'm gonna need another long break from Daggerfall.
That and I've just been sort of scatterbrained again over the past bit.
Alright. End local recording now.